Bro, no. If you're down to your last $5 and yearn for a good scare, you're in luck. Because Devil's Calling is a new survival horror game that just released on the Switch. Can you survive the night? Your enemy is known as the Bad Man, and he's taken everything from you. With your family destroyed and your life cursed with eternal suffering, you're left with but one choice. You gotta make a deal with the devil. Because, that's logical.
Making a deal with the devil sounds like a good idea. That always works in the movies, right?
I'm sure it'll be fine. You must take your revenge on the Bad Man by collecting all of the necessary artifacts.
What is this? Stop following me!
These artifacts will help you complete the ritual and break the curse. Because with the devil on your side, who can stop you besides a mannequin?
Who? What is that? There's a fucking mannequin following me.
A Nova gas crawler from Nazi zombies.
What is that? What is that? What is that? It's a fucking Nova gas crawler? What is going on?
3 other creepy murderous psychopaths. This entire house is a jump scare fest and you will be hunted constantly. Oh, and that mannequin I mentioned earlier, he will follow you throughout the entire house. And every time you turn your back, he's a little bit closer.
Oh my gosh! The mannequin's following me? I don't like all the noises.
So just stay still and stare at the mannequin the entire time.
If I just stand in this corner and don't move, no one can get me.
You'll be fine. Well, besides the fact that there's this butcher knife wielding maniac who will charge your back every time you give it the option. However, you are not without defense. Throughout the entire house, you can find multiple melee and firearm type weapons. You will need to find ammo, however, and do not waste it. But if you do, don't stress, you will be able to find blueprints throughout the entire house that help you craft things, such as ammo. Not to mention upgrades to your backpack and other weapons and other items. Throughout the game, you'll be constantly collecting household items such as hairbrushes, buckets, and clothes, and random things that can be made of metal, wood, or plastic to help you get materials to craft these items. Not to mention, you'll also find keys scattered throughout the whole house that will help you unlock doors, briefcases, whatever you might need to open. Oh, and not to mention, your character has some sort of amnesia problem and you cannot remember anything. You've been dealing with these monsters for upwards of 6 months and you can't remember how any of them work. And your wife left earlier that morning to go take some time off, so she just left you to deal with the monsters all alone. You will find pages from your journal that you kept throughout these 6 months just scattered around the house for some reason. Why they're not kept neatly in a journal? It's probably for the gameplay because it would be less fun. If you are faint of heart, fair warning. There are some sick concepts in this game. Spoiler warning. Said concepts include the fact that you killed your own children in order to fulfill this deal with the devil, or as a result of something with the Bad Man, I'm not sure. It didn't make that too clear as far as I got in the game. Pretty sick stuff. You will even find the stench-ridden body of your son wrapped in a trash bag on his bed when you unlock that door and go in that room.
My poor innocent son, he had to pay the price for the Bad Man's doings.
But if you're into creepy horror games, I will say I am impressed with this game, be it as only a $5 game. I constantly found myself on the edge of my seat, and there were even a couple moments I thought I was gonna have to change my underwear.
I like, do you know when you get that scared feeling and you get like the chills all down your body? Your whole body feels like cold. I'm like, I'm freezing.
Gets a little intense. I have absolutely no regrets in buying it, and I will probably play it for weeks to come. So if you enjoy giving yourself anxiety and permanent PTSD, then I cannot recommend this game enough. It's a similar feeling to games like Slender Man or Amnesia, but if you want to hear more about Switch games in the future, free, budget, horror, indie, you name it, whatever your brain can conjure, hit that subscribe button. Stick with me a while. Also, go ahead and leave a comment on your experience with horror games and what are your favorite ones. Also, if you made it this far in the video, you are legally obligated to like. I will find you. I'll see you next time. Just please don't sneak up on me.